I'm in a place in India called Keylong. It's in the Himalayan mountains, and hiking up to a monastery. I was down, not in that village over there, but right under this hill along the river, and there's no air. So I'm hiking up 1,500 feet, and I'm going to a monastery. You can see it through the trees there. And I'm going to see if I can stay there for a little while. I want to see if I can stay there for a week. I talked to a monk in the town, down in the little village, and just by chance. And I didn't know about this monastery, but I ran into him. And he told me about this one, and it felt nice when he was talking about it. So I said, let me go check it out. And he said that I can probably stay there. So, I'm gonna go find out. This is a monastery that was built in the, like around 1600, and it's been renovated since then. But there's still some old buildings and original statues. And there's only the monk told me there's only 4 monks up there right now, lamas, which kind of mean teachers. It's like a title in Buddhism. So, yeah, let's check it out. Made it, and wow. This is the monastery space. I got some people down there. I tried to ask them, can I stay here? And pretty sure they said yes. But they don't really speak English and I don't speak Hindi. And up here, let's see, can I? Oh, there we go. That's the Gompa. My hand's very shaky. Wow. So, that's the Gompa. There. So that's like the top of the tippy top point, and that's like the sacred spot. But wow, and they have all these flags. This is very famous in the Himalayas, in Tibetan Buddhism. You see them a lot in Nepal. You can see the flags over there. They have prayers written on them, and it's yeah, it's just like, I don't know the full story on them, but they um, they're protective. They're sending the whatever's written on them. These seem like they have pieces of like a famous text or something on them. And the other ones will just have like Om Mani Padme Hum written on it. And I think like as the wind blows it, it's like, it's sending that energy out into the universe. So here's the Gompa. It's also in different places called a stupa. I don't know the difference. I think a Gompa also means monastery. I'm not positive. Look at all the flags. Boop. And it's quite like characteristic. They're usually pretty old. So they're all tattered and torn. And they just leave them that way. And it's usually like super sloppy, They're just tying strings, not in any particular order or fashion. Just tying strings between different points. And they're not doing it for any kind of stylistic intentions. So, oh, amazing. So I'm just gonna hang out here maybe for 5 days, 1 week, something like that. I've made my way back down. There's some nice buildings, more famous flags, nice garden area. This is really pretty here. Got this lovely building that I think I'll be sleeping in. It's got a balcony area. But this is cool. Wow. That's super duper snow out there. So, I can't stay here. I only saw one monk so far. And what's nice is he saw me meditating in the meditation room. I was going to take a video when I finished meditating, but he kicked me out because he was leaving and he had to close up the space. So actually this door yeah, right there. That door was open. And I could go, and I went inside, and that's like the meditation room. They had this beautiful old drum, and I just knocked it with my knuckle, and it so, all the reverberation, like, so strong. I would love to be here for, they call it puja, which is like a celebration, or I don't know, holy celebration, basically. And man, I would love to hear that drum. That would be amazing. But anyway, so I can't stay here. So I go back down. I continue on my way to where I was going anyway, which is off into the mountains. But this is a beautiful place to play a flute. I've been training, playing the flute. Okay, now I go down. We cut through the road. The road zigzags back and forth. And I'm going to take something over here that just cuts, oh wow, you can't see nothing, but cuts through, comes down, and then I go like straight down there, cutting through the road. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to climb up 1,500 feet, 1,600 feet, and then I'll go back down 1,600 feet. But I had a really nice day. It was nice. I had some good meditation, and yeah, I had a nice hike and some extra carrying my backpack, carrying some extra weight, and yeah, nice. Good to get some exercise. Hello, beautiful cows. Wow, these guys have the biggest eyes. Wow. And I just checked out this place. It's called Zomsa. I don't know what that means, but it's like 80 years old traditional mud house. So it stays like a little bit warmer in the winter, and it stays colder and cooler in the um, summer, and you can stay there. It's huge. It's amazing, um, but it's a little bit expensive, and also just it's a little. It would just be me, so it's a little bit lonely. And but I talked to the caretaker right now, and he's a nice guy. He grew up. He spends like his family spends 6 months in Keylong here and 6 months in Kulu, which is a little bit south, maybe 100 kilometers, 50 miles, 60 miles, and then the warmer times they come here, and the colder times they go down a little bit. Apparently, everyone leaves this place in the winter, and that happens around October 15th to the beginning of November.